So in today's tutorial video, we're going to be going over everything ad group related. So going over what is an ad group if you're kind of new to building a Google Ads campaign, go over a little bit about ad group structure, go over what you want to have inside your ad groups and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're new here, my name is Chris. I cover all things Google Ads and local lead generation. So if you want to see more content like this, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's hop into the content. So the first thing we should probably talk about is what is an ad group in your Google Ads campaign. So above the ad group, you have the campaign level. Campaign level, that's where you set up your settings, your budget, your bid strategy, all that kind of stuff. Ad groups themselves, I like to think of more like file folders. So, folders on your computer or something like that. And within each one of these folders is where your keywords and your ads are going to go. So think of ad groups more like a way of organizing your campaign more than something that is critical to, your bid strategy or anything like that. It's really more of an organizational tool, and it's, I guess, a little bit more than an organizational tool. It is really, really important with some factors we'll talk about in a second. But just from a very high level, think of ad groups like a way to organize your campaign. And you can see on this particular campaign, this is a pool service campaign. You can see all these different ad groups that have specific themes to each of them. And this is talking about an important thing just a second ago. This is that important thing. You need to make sure that when you're building your campaign and structuring your ad groups, it's important that all of these ad groups have a keyword theme with all the keywords inside of them. Like ad groups, yes, they're a way to organize your campaigns, but they're a way to organize your campaigns around relevant keyword themes. Because when you have all of those keyword themes relevant, you're able to show ads to people that are searching for specific things. And that's going to make everything more relevant to the searcher. And that's going to help you get better click-through rates, better conversion rates, and overall a better performing campaign. So at a really high level, when it comes to what ad groups are, really just think of them like a way to organize your campaign. And what I'll do is I'll hop into a couple of these and just kind of show you what it looks like and how you want to kind of think from the perspective of relevance when it comes to your ad groups. So even just going into this first ad group right here, you can see this one is specifically for pool service. So this ad group should only have keywords in it that deal with pool service, and then the ads within each of these ad groups should have ads that are pertaining to those keywords. So if I go into this ad group, you can see all the keywords in here are things like pool service near me and all those kind of related keywords kind of on down the line. And that's how you want to approach all of your ad groups. So if I go back, the next ad group on the list here is the Gilbert ad group. So same kind of idea. All the keywords in here are going to be related to pool services in Gilbert, Arizona. And I'm not going to go through all the ad groups in this video because I think by this point you get the idea. Think of ad groups like an organizational structure. Within each one of those ad groups, have your themed keywords around that topic. And then you want to have ads that speak to those keywords. Because if you don't do that, like I said, your click-through rate is probably going to suffer, and you're also just not going to convert as many clicks into leads. And at the end of the day, that is what we want out of our Google Ads campaign. Now, really quickly, what I'll do to kind of round out the video is I'll show you how to create new ad groups. And it's really, really simple. It's, you go into your campaign, select the ad groups tab over here. Then you just hit this little blue plus sign, and it's going to walk you through the process. So once everything loads up, you're going to see a page that looks something like this. And then just title the ad group to whatever is relevant to the keyword theme you're going to be dropping in here. I'm just going to name this test or something like that for the time being. Once you do that, you just hit next. And then don't worry about any of this. You don't need to worry about the final URL or anything like that. It's going to suggest keywords for you, which is kind of what it's doing right now. But what we want to do is just get rid of this. And then you want to take your keywords that you did during your keyword research, which I've covered in a bunch of other videos. I'm going to probably do more videos on it going forward. But you're going to paste your keywords here. Another little side note, make sure you're not just pasting them in as broad match keywords. Make sure you're pasting them in as phrase and exact match keywords. Long story short, if they don't have little modifiers on them like quotes or brackets around them, don't just copy and paste them in. You're just pasting in broad match keywords. That's a whole other topic of conversation. But the long story short is you just paste your keywords in here. Don't worry about any of this. Usually when I'm building a campaign, I don't build the ads out first. I will go back and do it later. If you want, you can build out all your ads here, and then you can go and hit save. So that is pretty much it. I just want to do a quick little tutorial video kind of going over high level what ad groups are, what they should look like. I hope you got a little bit of value out of it. If you did, A like and subscribe is always appreciated. And if you are somebody who is kind of looking to DIY all this stuff, like you want to build your own campaigns and manage it yourself and all that sort of stuff, in the description below, I'm going to link over to a free Google Ads course that I put together. It's like a 3-hour video, going over a full campaign setup. And then I link out to other videos about optimization and all that. So if you want to get that video, it's in the description. Also, if you are the owner of a business and you want somebody to actually build these campaigns for you, optimize them, kind of handle the whole process so you don't have to worry about it, I'm also going to put a link in the description for a free consultation call. You can fill it out. I can see if I can help you out from there. And in the meantime, if you did get a little bit of value out of this, like and subscribe is always appreciated. And hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.